I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Miles.
I'm Kara.
And we are The Inner Idiot.
The following podcast has strong language, violence, and other things you probably shouldn't let your children listen to. Please enjoy.
And they jump in the air and they spread their butt cheeks and land on the camera.
I'm
it was
here for
kind of
that.
funny. It was kind of fun.
All right. Well, he hit record without us.
No, great.
Unbeknownst to us.
That's the opening of this episode.
The running butthole challenge.
Drop what you're doing. Swallow what you're chewing.
And take a seat!
Because we don't want you choking from all this joking. It ain't wet from sweating. We ain't done yet, so lube up them ear holes. Or we're going in dry, knuckleheads. Welcome to the Inner Idiot Podcast. I'm your host, the big, the bald, the beautiful, the brash, the bumbling, and oftentimes bastardly MC Tyler Hadlin. And I talk slow and I walk slower. That's how I roll. Or walk, or, however it goes. Next up, we got the Lord that's never bored, the commander of the comic books. He's been pegging kitty and grabbing titty since... like December 11th, 2020 done, something like that. It could be December 17th. It could be December 24th. I don't fucking know, but he ain't got a shirt on, and it's all for you ladies. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Lord Shorty Fresh. In the flesh. Woo! How you do today, buddy?
Oh, not too bad.
I'm here. You're much more awake today than last episode.
I am conscious. This is correct.
You are conscious. Well, this is a weird seating arrangement. So next up, she is the queen of mean. Don't give her directions because she's going to get lost anyways. She was on time today, but you can't count on it in the future. 2 claps and a Ric Flair for Miss Caribbean. Woo!
She never woos.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't know how to.
I never said that.
Prove it! I don't think we should do anything else until she woos.
Yeah, well,
This is going to be a really long
will-
episode. You have stuff to do. Miles has stuff to do. Fucking T. Havlin over there, he's got shit to do. I got sleeps to get.
Sleeps to get.
No.
Sleep extra hard for me.
I mean, I'll try.
You can throw some my way so I don't have to sleep tonight. That'd be great.
You guys are asking for a lot. I'm barely able to get enough for myself.
All right, next up. He's a Jedi in the streets and a Sith in the sheets, ladies. If you got a pap, he will schmear it because he's been papping schmears and slapping rears since he got his degree from Chicago, Illinois State University Junior Tech. 2 claps and Ric Flair for Dr. Miles, Sean. Woo! Did I get the college right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the addition of Junior Tech, though.
I guess I should probably start on this Sprite thing, huh? Yeah. So for those of you listening, Kara decided... she was going to get me a Sprite, and I'm not allowed to burp till it's gone. So if you hear me slurping burp, that's why. But no twerk. No twerk. All right, next up, before I take a drink of this.
Opens it, closes it.
It works.
This whole thing.
Raise your glasses and shake your asses, ladies. Even if you're sitting in church pews, he'll give you bad news. He is the Baron of bourbon and beer. 2 claps and a Ric Flair for Bad News Dan Hancock. Woo! How you do today, buddy?
I do okay. Do you remember what Nubia? Nobody ever called me Dan or Hancock. It was always, they just Dancock. They just squished it together, and I thought they meant it as an insult, but I just ran with it. And
No, that's pretty good.
See, now knowing Hancock, I'm going to fuck up your last name on purpose.
Everybody does.
Oh, hey, that's Dan Foot Penis.
Hey, I've heard that one before.
All right. Whew. Look, I already want to burp. I've taken 1 drink. So, I can't. I'm not allowed. All right. So,
Wait, you got smacked the back, not the belly.
I was thinking yesterday, like, a stay in a mental hospital is looking real vacationist right now, right? And it got me thinking to my mom.
It ain't bad.
So, my mom admitted herself. I just wanted to tell this story. Admitted herself to the hospital when I was 11 years old. And she was still with my dad. And she was in there, and my dad went up every day to see her. And when she got out, she kicked my dad out because she met a man in mental institute named Chuck. And Chuck always wore overalls and a bandana.
All right.
He might not have had a shirt on. I can't remember. But he could do backflips. And he taught me how to play Indian poker. Yes.
What is Indian poker?
It's where you put a card up to... I think it's called Indian poker. It's Indian something. You put a card on your head, and the other person puts a card on their head, and you bet if you think your card's higher than their card without seeing your card.
And that's called Indian poker, huh?
Yeah, I think, or maybe Indian chicken. I don't know. It's something to do with Native Americans, okay? But I thought this guy was so cool, and now as an adult, I realize how fucked up that situation really was.
Just a little.
Just a little. My mom was definitely a villain, but she was my villain. Speaking of villains, today's top 5. Top 5 favorite villains in TV and movie. Dano, you're up first.
Am I?
Cock. Yeah, this was it.
I brought my journal.
Oh, he brought a journal.
No. All right, man.
That must be new.
I buy these in, like, I buy them and then I forget about them and then I find them. I've got like 30 of these things. You want one?
I'm always happy to have a new
You
journal.
want one? I'll bring some down. Yeah,
Sweet.
like, I get them at Barnes and Nobles. I'm like, I'm gonna start writing. I used to journal all the time, dude. I've got about 17 journals.
Jesus.
Yeah, I used to journal like all the time. And
Give me a Sharpie and I'll draw a penis on every page.
there's a couple that have some penises. Anyway, we digress. Top 5 villains from I went, TV, movies, cartoons. Number 5 was Cobra Commander. Talked funny, sharp dresser. Wacky schemes to take over the world. What?
No, keep going.
What was this?
He's in pain.
I can feel it. I barely drank any of it.
Well,
Sorry.
burp, buddy.
I'm not allowed.
Why
I gotta see
not?
if I can get through
That's
it.
the Sprite challenge.
It's supposed
Is
to
it
be
a real?
like-
Is this a real challenge?
It's supposed to be a 20-ounce bottle, and you're really kind of just supposed to crush it.
Do it.
But you get continue with your list, man. Cobra Commander.
Yeah, Cobra Commander. He was always like coming up with wacky stuff, like weather domination, shit like that. With all that technology, Cobra probably could have just sold all those inventions and been like super rich and taken over the world in like a more sly way just by buying stuff, corporations, countries, things like
Yeah,
that.
fucking Jeff Bezos is doing that right
Yeah.
now.
And you know what? I bet you Jeff Bezos is Cobra Commander. I bet you he really is at night.
Nah, that motherfucker's Lex Luthor, dude.
You think so?
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Look at him.
Okay. Well, nobody knows what Cobra Commander looks like, though.
I mean, that's fair.
I assume he's a snake under the mask.
I can't do it.
Okay, you lose.
I can't do it. It hurts.
All right. Kind of along the same vein, number 4, Dr. Evil.
Ball.
Bro.
Yeah.
Top notch, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he was classy.
And he only wanted $1 million.
he was he was a little inept, but he was classy the way he did things, I think he was a perfect villain.
With some shish.
Yeah. He was very, very witty.
I have some disappointing news for you
Fucking
guys.
love that.
I've never seen an Austin Powers movie in its entirety.
Really?
Stop what you're doing, drop what you're chewing, go to the fucking TV and watch it.
You completely butchered that, but it's
Whatever,
You
dude.
butchered my respect for you by knowing you haven't watched one in its entirety.
I'm not a huge Mike Myers fan. I'm not into that. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm not a
I'm
huge
so
Mike
sad.
Myers fan either, but I'm a huge fan of those movies.
I fucking
enough.
love those movies.
There was shit.
All right,
That was the one. That was the one that was holding me up.
number 3, the mayor from Footloose, the original, who said an entire town's not allowed to dance.
Fuck him.
And then Kevin Bacon had to come in there like a white knight and like shake his booty and save the town. John Lithgow was the mayor. I don't remember his name. I think he was like fucking Dr. Evil, whatever, mayor. But apparently somebody got hurt in the movie or something or died because they were dancing. And he was like, no dancing. And Kevin Bacon was like, no, dude.
All right,
I'm gonna dance.
As somebody who's only seen this movie like 20 years ago, I don't remember anything from it. Is that genuinely the premise?
Basically.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
No, yeah. So like I think John Lithgow's daughter or somebody, he's like the mayor of the town or maybe a preacher or whatever.
I think he's the preacher.
But anyway, yeah, so he gets it passed. There's no dancing in town. None. And Kevin Bacon swoops in out of town, like a single. He's got just a single kid to a single dad, whatever you want to call it. And he's like, I'm not having this.
I gotta dance.
I'm Kevin Bacon, and I gotta shake my fucking bacon maker.
Bacon maker.
And him and John Lithgow, they should have had a dance off. That would have been dope.
Him and John Lithgow, I'm here for it.
But so basically, I guess he saves the town through interpretive dance or something. But the mayor from Footloose.
Sounds worse than the premise of Black Swan.
It's like a less statutory rape Dirty Dancing. It's a little less rapey.
Oh, yes, that makes it great.
Yeah. Nobody put baby in the corner.
Yeah. That's right.
It's hot in here.
Except for her fucking father. She was a goddamn minor. Sorry, I got excited, and angry. It was... Sorry for my outburst.
Number 2,
okay.
Darth Vader. It's always... I love villains, period. Villains make movies. I always root for the villain, knowing they're gonna lose. I always do. Star Wars without Darth Vader would have been just called Star. A joyous romp through fucking space. Villains make movies go. And Vader was fucking awesome, dude. And you just went around choking people, throwing lightsabers.
See,
and he was kind of funny. He was kind of witty.
Darth Vader was the good guy and all that.
I agree.
You got a bunch of teens who don't know how to run a government trying to tell him how to run a government.
I wasn't exactly sure that Palpatine was 100% wrong, and he took over and made Vader his right-hand buddy. I was kind of pulling for some governmental change there.
Yeah, well, the whole thing was based off they were having issues with the trade confederations and shit.
Yeah.
They're all one people now.
Exactly. But anyway, yeah. So Darth Vader, classique.
I like it.
I remember as a kid. So as a kid, I had a Darth Vader lamp, and it was full bust, And I got it for Christmas. I had it for 2 weeks, and it was in the middle of the night, and I woke up, and it was silhouetted by the window at night, because there was a street light outside, and it scared the shit out of me, and I woke up, and I punched it, and I shattered it.
Oh, that's sad.
It was sad. I love that thing.
Sadness ensues.
And number 1. I don't feel funny today, by the way, guys.
It's all right. You look funny, so it all evens out. Dude, you give me another month, I might accept that offer.
All right. Starscream from Transformers. The 80s cartoon. The whiny little bitch that when I was a kid, I always wanted to see him get the shit kicked out of him by Megatron.
He just wanted to be loved.
But somewhere around the movie, when the movie came out, the cartoon movie, and he decided to make himself king and stuff like that, yeah, I started rooting for him again. And he's the only Transformer that you can't kill. He becomes a ghost.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't kill him.
Why?
I don't know. They never really said why, but he just becomes a ghost and goes and...
Yeah, he takes over something else. And
becomes Starscream again.
Yep.
Yeah. And he had a really whiny voice.
Dude, it was so bad.
And he was voiced by... Did anybody ever see Andy Griffith?
Mm-hmm.
You know who Otis was, the town drunk? That I think his name was Hal Brooks. Yeah, he died... He died in the 90s, 98, 99.
Sure.
He voiced Cobra Commander. He voiced Starscream. He
Oh,
voiced
wow.
a lot of G.I. Joes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so...
Neat.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm here for it.
Is anybody else roasting? I'm gonna get short.
yet.
I'm gonna get shirtless in a second
Do
too,
it.
but I'm not as cool.
Do it. Miles, you're up, my guy.
All right. In descending order, so starting at number 5, we have the map from Dora the Explorer.
Okay.
What?
Swiper always knew where they were all the time. He can't be following them all the time, so someone had to be helping him out. It was the fucking map. Map's a bad guy. And then, he couldn't give him, a straightforward path. No, we got to go over this super fucking rickety bridge, and we got to climb this big-ass mountain. And I'm going to have a bunch of items in my bag that are useless and make you guess which one you need.
This probably should have been the number
your
one
logic.
of all of them.
I'm fucking here for it.
Map's an asshole. Next, we have Lil Slugger from Paranoia Agent. It's an old anime.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm unfamiliar with it.
And I still don't quite understand it. The general idea was he was like a kid on rollerblades with a baseball bat assaulting people.
Okay.
But
He had his life together.
But it turned out it was more metaphorical than anything. he wasn't a real person.
What's the metaphor? Fuck your kneecaps?
Yeah, right.
Something like that. It was
Fucking
more about
kids.
facing your trauma because all the people who were attacked, they were all interlinked. And by having these like supposed attacks, they were able to better themselves. But he was the villain.
Neat.
It was cool. Scarlet Witch from more specifically like the new set of movies. You know, I think they did a pretty good job making her a villain.
Sure.
Batshit crazy.
Yeah, I think she's the best. You know, you can't tell me you guys will go crazy like you see all the other happy alternative timelines and you get stuck with shit. I'd be pissed off too.
Yep.
I feel like there's a sad joke in here somewhere.
What are you talking about, dude? I am living that happy alternative timeline.
Yeah, but what if you weren't?
Oh.
Exactly.
Sarcasm.
Oh.
Number 2 is every child from every kid show ever.
Oh, God.
Because no matter what show it is, something awesome like Bluey or the kids from Hey Arnold, they're Rugrats, they're always getting into trouble. They're always causing issues that they then have to solve or get conveniently interrupted by their parents.
I like it.
You know, the kids next door, thinking of that, the kids next doors were huge assholes. You remember Candy Beard?
Yeah.
Like the pirate? All he wanted was some fucking candy. Like, that's all he wanted. He didn't care about fucking... Like, he shared it with fucking everybody, but the kids next door wanted to make sure he didn't have any. Because candy was for kids and not adults.
Bastard.
Dude, I'm with you, bro. Fuck kids and all kids cartoons. Golly, they're assholes.
I
Fuck
still
'em.
think the map should have been your number one.
No, number 1's Tucker
Yeah.
from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
All right, so let's just preface this with Tucker. Tucker took his daughter and
And wife.
and wife and
And fused them with his household pets.
his dog.
Dogs.
Oh, look, I'm gonna cry. Look, just go on. Just go. I mean, I like the end game, but I don't like the process.
Now, see, the end game, as in actuality, is not what Miles and I refer to. However, that is the interpretation we enjoy the most.
Yes.
Because the end game for him was just to keep a certification and, like, continue
Provide
on
for his
science.
daughter.
Yes. But, yeah.
But you see his descent down the path of crazy.
I have never watched an episode of Full Metal Alchemist. Now, I tried.
Watch it.
I tried, and here's the thing: is I'm just going to go to the store because I didn't. Full Metal Alchemist was on whatever time, and I was always busy. I'm like, I'm sure they got Blu-rays and DVDs. And I'm just going to go buy it, and I accidentally bought Full Metal Panic. You ever heard of it? Which is it was kind of awesome. I was
Full
actually
Metal Panic's good.
I was actually
Never
pretty
even heard of it.
surprised when I bought it how much I enjoyed it.
Should give it a watch.
I will
All right,
today.
Kara, you're up. Just shout, Tucker. Oh.
My top 5 villains is Tyler, Shorty.
I hope I make somebody's top 5.
I would. Yeah.
The first one is Daemon Targaryen from the new series that came out, House of Dragons.
Man, you weren't shitting when you fucking said this is stuff you are watching right now.
Yeah. That first episode, though, made me cry so hard.
Why? We're spoiling shit now.
Oh boy, I haven't even finished Game of Thrones yet, people.
Don't
Then I
bother.
don't care about then I don't care about spoiling shit for you.
Yeah.
Because the queen had to give birth to a child, and the whole kingdom was expecting a boy because there was no heir to the throne. And so she's laboring, and the king gets called in there because the baby's breached.
Mhm.
And the king makes the decision to kill his wife and try to save the baby.
Right.
And there's this whole bloodbath scene of them cutting her open and pulling the baby out,
It's fucked up.
and then the baby still died.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 That's kind of a downer.
Yeah,
is. It
thanks,
is a
I don't
downer.
need
It
to watch
sucks.
it
I
now.
can't. I tried to watch it. I tried. I really did. And everybody said the show's great. But within the first 10 minutes of that show, I relived the entire last season of Game of Thrones, and I got pissed off. And I turned it off, and I was like, "Fuck you, Game of Thrones!" And I walked downstairs.
Final season's good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Define good.
Good.
He enjoyed it.
It was a. It was the like ending it should have been.
Yeah, maybe.
We can paint this picture. We can do this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it later when I'm not around because I still want to watch it.
Then fucking watch it, bro. It's been out
Yeah.
for like 4 years.
I got time now. All right, go on. What's
Sorry,
your
babe.
next one?
And then Penguin from the Gotham series. I don't know why, but I really liked him in that.
No, top notch, top notch. Excellent. They did an excellent job depicting most of the villains. Like we talked about this the other.
You and I did. And
Yeah.
no, you weren't here.
We talked about that last week or whatever, talking about how the villains that they depicted in Gotham were very well done, with the exception of like 2 or 3. But, Penguin and Riddler both are probably the best portrayed in that show in any other media other than comic books. But, no. Top notch, babe. Top notch.
Top notch, babe. Top notch.
Top notch?
And then Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
Why did everybody get so quiet?
Well, no, I was fucking... Is anybody else here, like, fucking big into Lord of the Rings? Like,
It's good.
I tried to watch it. I couldn't get past the ring race, dude. Making these screeching noises. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
I have a niece that looks like Schmeagol. Go.
You look like Gollum.
That's who she looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks just like him.
Can you say my precious?
My precious.
Why did you just make a sex moan? What the fuck? I'm out.
Not a sex man.
I don't know.
No.
All right, continue, Kara.
And
Continue.
then the last one that I have is Megamind. That was one of Mackenzie's favorite movies growing up.
I'll go with that one.
And I have a
I like
nephew that
him.
looks like Megamind. This motherfucker's head is so big. I don't know how he walks.
How did I?
That motherfucker. I don't know how he just don't fall over all the goddamn time. And he's an asshole.
Megamind wasn't an asshole, though. He tried to be, but wasn't.
How did I skip all the Pixar movies? I forgot all about those. That was a good one.
I
haven't seen Megamind in forever.
Wait, who voiced? Who voiced? Was it Ferrell? That's what I thought.
Will Ferrell is a genius. I love Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Shorty, your turn.
No real particular order. And I did a huge challenge to myself and not incorporate any comic book
Ooh.
movies or anything like that. I stuck strictly to things that I've seen in TV or movies. So like no particular order. Frankenstein's monster. I'm a huge old horror movie fan, and like two or three of these are those guys. So Frankenstein's monster, I love him when he first shows up and everything throughout the whole movie. You look like you have a question.
But was he the villain, or was it Dr. Frankenstein who created him?
Well, in the movie, the way it is portrayed, he is the villain because he's the monster. He's going around wreaking
Right. Okay.
havoc
I'm
around.
thinking of the book.
And like, yeah, the book depicts him differently. Dr. Frankenstein is the monster. Like he's the fucking like he makes his monster go out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But in the movie or whatever, he escapes and like he ends up killing a little girl because he's afraid of fire and shit. Next up is the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
I love him to death and whatnot. He just ends up falling in love with somebody and then accidentally ends up killing her.
Wow, you went real old school.
Oh yeah, I love these.
Huge props.
Yeah, and then Bram Stoker's Dracula. Mainly, the whole movie's fantastic.
That movie is great.
Yeah.
And
Gary Oldham,
yes,
chef kisses.
I just love the way he's depicted, the way he acts, everything is done.
A young Keanu Reeves was in that too.
There
He
you
was. I totally forgot about him.
Winona Ryder. That was actually, think about it, man, that was a great cast just besides Gary. And I call him Gary like I know him. What's up, Gary?
And then
It really was. It was a very strong cast.
the anime original character Dante from Full Metal Alchemist, the original series. I enjoyed her story and like her motivations and everything like that.
Yeah.
They did an excellent job.
Very nice. Very nice.
Have you seen the thing going around the internet for a while that with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that Uncle Joe is the villain in the movie?
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Motherfucker can't go to work, but as soon as he gets... Yeah.
Spry as a motherfucker. Ooh, candy!
And then, last but not least, and I think you'll appreciate this more than just about anybody else in this room, is Skeletor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Skeletor. I fucking love that guy.
I love
my
the Skeletor memes.
Have you?
Me
Oh my
fucking
god,
too.
yeah.
I'm fucking here for it.
Have you seen the video for the song Beastman versus Skeletor
No.
by
I'm gonna look it up
CKY, which is Bam blah blah blah. Yeah, dude. When you do, it's basically all about them two just going to town on each other.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm just leaving it at that.
All right. Here
That's
we
it
go.
I got. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
All right. Number 5 is Crowley from Supernatural, because who doesn't love that guy? He's amazing. Doesn't really need a further explanation. Number 4 is Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. You take the bully and you make him strong. The fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny. It's like I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
Daniel LaRusso is such an asshole in that movie.
Right. You're like, oh, you're trying to steal old boy's girlfriend. You're new in town, trying to take over. You know what? Here, let me help you. Like, you're a grown-ass man. Why are you helping this kid? Fucking asshole.
You know, did they ever when they made the new one?
Cobra Kai.
No. The one with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Did they fix the story at all to make the fucking kid like better?
Yes.
Like he wasn't actually like
Yes, because him and his mom moved to China for her work.
Right.
And these kids were picking on him because he was different.
Yeah, he was just a quiet kid. He wasn't trying to steal nobody's girl.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't trying to fucking
Okay.
prank
See, I
nobody.
don't think
At least I mean that's how I recall it.
I don't remember or I don't know because I never saw the movie, so I have no idea.
All right, number 3 is Anastasia from 50 Shades of Grey. And here's why. Look, she... Have you seen it?
No.
She is...
Oh, really?
She
Fuck.
is an asshole. All right, look. She comes into this rich guy's life. First off, fuck gold digger. Okay? Dude is loaded. All right? He's out here living his best life, being sexually explorative with consent, I may add. Okay?
As any good human
Yeah.
being should be.
That's what I'm saying. He was a good guy. He's worked hard for his money. He works hard every day. He wants to have some fun. Right? And then this fucking poor gold digging bitch, Anastasia, from God knows where, comes in, scoops him up off his fucking feet, and says, you know what, we're going to have vanilla sex. Nothing wrong with vanilla sex. Alright, but this dude was getting it in his red room or whatever the fuck he called it, and she's trying to domesticate this poor bastard. Right? Maybe he didn't fucking want that. She got him under some kind of fucking spell. She fucking Wicked Witch of the East in him and shit. Like, no, not Wicked Witch of the East, because she's... But we're going to get to the Wicked Witch. Don't worry.
Oh god, we're on this fucking
Yes.
kick again.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Alright? So yeah, this bitch just come in here and fuck up this homeboy's whole life. Yeah. What? What?
I'll
you-
continue. I just came up with another one that's gonna piss off a huge majority of people. But continue.
Here for it. All right, number 2 is Jake Paul. This dude, look. This dude is he is real life villain. He is. But dude is smart as fuck.
Most villains are.
You talking about the younger one or the older one?
Jake Paul, the shorter one.
Okay.
Look, he is making money hand over fist because people hate him. And he knows it. So he's going to keep fucking doing it. That's smart to me. Right? Like, you can hate me all you want. If I'm going to make that kind of money, I'm going to keep fucking doing it, man. And the dude, he's not the best boxer, but he's not bad. You watch him in the ring, he's not a scrub. Huh?
Pretty sure that's Logan, not Jake.
No, it's Jake.
Sure.
Logan's the one that's in WWE now.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one that's pursuing
God,
wrestling.
they all
now.
look fucking same. They're both awful.
They're awful, but they're great at the same
No.
time. Like, I hate to admit it, but I am a Jake Paul fan.
You want to hear the top 5 things I'd rather do than fucking look at those two?
It can be on another episode. For sure. God, I'm still burping. What was that? Number 2? Alright, number 1 is Glinda, the Good Witch of the North. Okay? Look, this bitch, Dorothy, drops a whole goddamn house on the wicked witch's sister. Right? And then it's, oh, poor me, bitch, you didn't have a house just dropped on your fucking head. And then Glinda just comes in, strolls in. Oh, it's okay, honey. Take her shoes while you're at it. The fuck? You gonna drop a house on this bitch and then take her fucking shoes? Come on. And you got all these goddamn midgets around you just cheering you to fuck on? You got a midget army a bitch dropping houses, and you're going to tell her to take your cousin's shoes or whoever the fuck she was to her. So then the Wicked Witch of the East, not wicked, just tries to get revenge for her goddamn sister. And she's painted to be the bad guy because she got green skin and a big fucking wart on her nose. That ain't her fault.
We don't know if that witch that was smushed was that way, though. They never showed her.
Was what? Yeah, they only showed her feet.
Yeah, they just called her wicked.
I think you're forgetting the other part, too, of, like, she also then manipulated Dorothy into running her fucking errands.
Yeah.
And killing a second person to go see the wizard, who was a fraud. And then she's like, oh, yeah, you could have went home at any time.
Yeah.
But thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you had to do was click your heels.
Cunt.
Did you guys see the, like, I guess they did a movie a couple, what was it, 5-10 years ago?
The remake?
Well, they did
No,
like
it's like
the prequel that led up to Wizard
Oh, yeah,
of
Oz.
with James Franco in it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Look, man, Wicked Witch of the East, she's just over here doing her own thing, running a monkey rescue. You know what I'm saying?
Monkey rescue.
Yeah. How you know them goddamn flying monkeys aren't endangered species? She out here doing God's work. Okay?
Easy.
Look, obviously it touches nerve with me. Glinda was the fucking ultimate villain. Master manipulator. That's it. I'm gonna calm down now.
So, an honorable mention for worst villains in the world.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Hit the button, we out. We'll be back for the second segment. Oh, shit.
Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
All right, we're back, and we're going to try some new stuff in the name of the holy villain Jesus today. Dan brought us some Mad Libs. All right?
It's all right. I got scripture verses tattooed on me, bro.
I know you do.
I don't really think Jesus is a villain, people. Jesus. All right, anyways, I digress. We're going to do some Mad Libs. Which way are we going with this?
We're going to start with me. We're going to go around.
All right, Dan, I need a part of the body.
Belly button.
And what made you choose the belly button?
Because everybody thought I was going to either go anus, penis, vagina, tits.
I don't know if that was going to be where my head went immediately, but...
Yeah, mine was probably going to be a butthole.
Shock.
I mean, we know. Shock and awe. Shock and awe. I need a silly word, Miles. The mic's swinging.
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled. I love it. I'm here for it. I don't need to ask you why you chose bamboozled because it's a fucking marvelous word. Bamboozled. Very good. Kara, I need an adjective from you. And don't pick sad.
Happy.
Happy it is because
You should have said
happy.
depressed just to spite me.
Oh. Now I need a noun from the Lord that's never bored.
Hell.
Hell is
A place.
Hell will work. All right, how many? We got a few left to go. I need an adjective. Bad news, Dan. I should probably write these so I can read them. Huh?
Slimy.
Slimy,
That's a good one.
like my bless you fun bridge.
Gross.
That is gross. Brr, brr. I need a noun, Miles.
What the hell are my glasses?
Oh, I touched the tip of the pencil. It's about to happen.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
Nouns. That's person, place, or thing, right?
Yes, sir. You got that right, Doctor.
Well, we all know I'm not a fucking linguistics doctor.
Yeah, that's true.
Person, place, or thing. Spoon.
A spoon. I like it.
Would you prefer this?
Would you prefer the little spoon or the big spoon? That's a little better.
I mean, I always want to be Little Spoon, but I'm too damn tall.
All right.
Little spoon with me.
Kara, adjective to you. Adjective to you.
Adjective.
Quest.
Yep, that's an adjective. Quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet.
That's what I'm going with. Way to think on your feet, Kara. All right. Plural noun, Shorty.
Oh God. Dogs.
Dogs. I'm kind of surprised you picked dogs, seeing as you're not a fan of animals. I need an adjective. Dan, there's a lot.
Moist. Moist. We're going with moist.
Can we all just say moist?
Moist.
Can we get two snaps in a moist?
Moist.
All
I
right.
don't care. She didn't like that one bit.
All right.
She's like, I thought the 2 claps at Ric Flair were bad.
I need a noun from you, Miles.
Goddamn nouns. Scottsdale.
Scottsdale. Isn't noun a noun?
Noun is a noun. It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smart. Not really. I need a verb, Kara.
An action.
Yeah, that's something you
Kicking.
do. Kicking. Kick. Kick. All right. I need a noun, Shorty. I wonder how this is going to come through to the people listening.
Yeah, it's gonna sound really weird. Book.
Book. I have not wrote in pencil in years. This is very strange. Noun to Dan.
Noun.
Noun.
Trying to think.
No,
Oh,
I'm.
okay, my bad. I thought that was your
No,
noun.
that's lame. You're lame.
Sometimes.
I'm just trying to think ahead now.
Yeah, a noun. I'm gonna go with boxcar.
Boxcar Charlie.
What?
Is that a thing? Or did I just make that up?
Boxcar Charlie. I
Yeah,
think
You
just
just made that up.
Alright, I need a noun from you now, Miles. Doc. Is not a noun.
I feel like
Let's go with cream savers.
Ooh, I was waiting for somebody.
that's my nickname in the sheets.
weird.
Get the jar, she's creaming. Alright, I need a verb.
God.
Kara's not the only one disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened.
Can we get 2 snaps and a moist?
No, sir.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck you. That's gross.
Oh, God.
He was gonna.
I was gonna do it. But I fake snap because I don't know how to real snap. I need a... Fuck you.
What? How do you fake snap?
You just...
Click, click,
If
click,
everybody
click.
else is snapping, I just have to look like I'm snapping. I don't have to actually do it. Look,
So now what I'm hearing is you're a goddamn liar.
yeah, the feeling of snapping, it's...
Well,
Yeah.
snap like this.
We found another one.
Well, snap like that.
I don't
What the
think-
fuck are you
I feel
doing,
like
man?
He feels his
Snapping.
bones clicking.
What is that kind of... What is that witchcraft? Alright. Verb ending in ing. Kara. That means you're actively doing said verb.
Smelling.
Smelling.
The moistness.
Smelling the moistness coming from the jar. I need a noun, Shorty.
Dragon.
Dragon!
Let there be fire.
There be dragons. Alright, I need a verb past tense. That usually ends in ed.
Deceased.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. But
Wait, that's not really a
saying
verb.
ends
That's not a
in
verb.
ED.
No. A verb.
ED, looking at you was just weird.
A verb ending in a past tense verb, huh? Ending in ed.
Yeah. It
Gross.
just says past tense verb.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, that
There you go.
See, that doesn't even end with ed.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. Just say marriage ends with ed. Anyways, verb ending with ing. Miles.
Verb ending in ing.
An adverb.
Action
It literally
verb.
says verb ending in ing.
So,
That's dumb.
yeah, it's probably meaning an action verb.
Let's do backflipping.
Back flipping.
All right.
Wow, right.
All right.
That's your punishment. They get to use the
How many more we got?
We got one more.
Oh!
I need a noun. Kara. That's a person, place, or thing.
The park.
The park. The park, people. All right, we ready for this?
Yeah, let us hear it.
Let's see if I can even read this because the pencil came through really light. Have you been scratching your belly button? Wondering if your mom has a type A personality? If you answer bamboozled, yes, to one or more questions below, your happy mom is most definitely raging control hell. Sorry. I said I was a strong reader and I just missed the A. Alright, anyways. 1. In slimy school, if you didn't bring home a report spoon full of quiet, as did she lecture you on the importance of getting good dogs? So you will one day be accepted to her dream moist league of Scottsdaleton University?
That worked out really well.
Does she micro kick your time down to the last millibook? When you were a little boxcar, did she make you minute to cream saver's schedule for the weekend? I really wish she would. If you make the mistake of telling your mom the last name of the person you were smelling, will she hire a private dragon and get a full background check? If her flight gets 8 for a few hours, does she get to backflipping mad that the park security is called in to calm her down? That was the Mad Lib. The moist did it, people. The moist. Dan, how's your reading? We got time for one more.
I'll do it.
All right. Now it's getting hot in here. I started thinking about moist and shit.
All right. Let's,
Or we're gonna skip a bunch.
Oh, really?
I'm just doing one at random.
See, I tried not to fold it over like that.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
This is like $4 on Amazon.
Okay. Somebody's mom was a bitch, though. Whoever made that Mad Lib, they're like, you know what? Fuck my mom. This is what we're going with today.
All right. Who are we going to start with?
Miles.
Guess keep going the same round.
Or start with Shorty since he didn't get to do the last one.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care. Y'all decide.
We'll start with Shorty.
Okay.
Adjective.
Fuck. Fucking.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these Mad Libs.
That's an action verb.
Oh shit.
Look at this
I need a
fucking
feeling.
guy.
Fuck.
It can be an adjective.
Okay. I'll go with it.
Thanks, Ty.
Fuck is all encompassing.
This dirty
This pen
self-only
really does.
Mad
Pencil
Lib.
really does write fairly
You want to
light.
try this one? Dang it. Ugh.
I don't have a mechanical pencil in here. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Which
we
is
got-
weird because I usually have like 50.
You're fine. All right. Who? Okay. Plural noun.
A plural noun.
Yes, sir.
Balls.
Fall.
Balls.
Balls. Sorry. This is gonna be good so far. Noun.
Another noun? Guess we'll go with boobs and keep the dirty train going.
Chew, motherfuckers.
Just
chew,
go ahead
chew.
and skip me then.
No.
Verb. It's a
Come on,
verb.
It's a verb.
It's verb.
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 That's an action.
Smelling.
Oh, good.
So okay. So we're gonna put smell.
There we go.
Verb.
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 Verbiage. Farts.
We're gonna put fart. All right.
He farts.
I really hope we can add
He
it.
sharts.
No, I just regret giving this one to you.
Why?
Part of the body.
Part of the... Well, you know what my go-to is on this, but we're going to go with weenus.
Ooh. Good shout out.
Weenus.
Good shout out.
I stayed away from the butthole for a second. Go with weenus.
Noun.
Mm-hmm.
Sex
There's a lot of
moan.
mm-hms.
Nouns, please. Sex dungeon.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck you, Anastasia.
All right.
Then I'll be vanilla.
Plural noun.
Plural noun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Prostitutes.
What?
Plural noun.
Yeah, it's just anything. We're surrounded by nouns. Person, place, thing.
Controllers, vibrators, sneakers.
Yeah.
Flip flops.
Flip flops. There you go.
Flop ops.
Part of the body. Plural.
Toes.
Look at you going, PG.
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Noun.
Damn it, I'm never gonna get adjective? What the fuck, man?
Noun, dog.
Adjective is a noun. If I can't get adjective, adjective is what I'm given.
That's fucking dumb. You're stupid.
Alright, a noun. Alright, we're sticking with the dirty theme here?
They're sticking with anything, really.
It's a mad lib, not mad porn.
Okay. Mad porn would be fun. Like, you get to pick the little inserts. Porn is a noun. Shit. Thanks, Shorty.
You're welcome. I'm here for your guys' fucking listening pleasure.
Plural noun.
Plural.
Plural noun.
Let's go prostitutes.
Okay.
Kara hates it here.
Yeah, I do.
Verb, past tense.
Walking.
Walked.
ED.
Part of the body.
Eyelids.
Good answer. Good. I feel like we should.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Family Feud.
No money, no money, no. Oh, no whammies, no whammies, no
whammies.
whammies. Stop!
Money, whammies.
Verb.
God damn it! Give me a fucking adjective. Shit.
All right, stop.
Which
Adjective.
robust. I really just wanted to use robust.
Verb.
I like making that noise.
now I need a verb
Moaning.
past tense.
Moaning.
Moaned.
Moan.
All right.
Oh, verb would work. I got one for a verb.
Plural noun.
That's more than one person, place, or thing.
People.
People.
And
Noun.
Poster.
good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Plural noun.
Plural noun.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I was not prepared.
There you go.
Wrenches.
Shit. Thank you.
You're
Shit.
welcome. Well, isn't shit
Shits.
kind of plural? I mean, you can
Shits.
look at a pile of shit and it doesn't have to be shit. It
Right.
can just be shit.
And we're going to end it with you with a verb ending in ing.
Engorged.
That doesn't end in ing.
Oh, no.
Being gorgeous.
Idiot.
I just thought of ED. I was just thinking of ED.
Verb ending in ing.
And we'll go punching.
From the Punch Wizard.
All
Best
right.
kind of wizard.
And with that, we are done. New baby in the house.
Oh!
God.
I'm going back up.
Poor Kara.
Congratulations. You and your sweetie have welcomed a fucking born baby into your family. Now that you're home from the hospital with your bundle of balls, here are some tips on surviving new boobhood. First, tiny humans mainly do 3 things all day: eat, sleep, and smell like there's no tomorrow.
They do spell.
Be prepared to have fart up stains on most of your clothes. If your wife is weenus feeding, make sure she has a comfortable chair to sit in and a glass of, I can't read my, a glass of sex dungeon should she get thirsty. And gentle flip-flops. Hands off her toes while the baby's eating.
Kara, I hope you know how much I love you right now.
For many new moms, the idea
This
of
Venus feeding is just it's making me think of something.
Gross.
Go ahead and say it.
No. Last time I said something about this, we had to edit the episode.
all right. All right. For many new moms, the idea of a steamy roll in the porn is the last thing on her mind. Are you getting into petty prostitutes with each other because you haven't walked in days? A good rule of eyelids is to moan when your robust angel sleeps. You'll still be a pair of walking... I can't read this.
You wrote it.
No, it's so light. You'll still be a pair of walking... It was a plural noun.
I don't remember.
Eyelids?
No.
Yeah.
Can you read that?
Shits?
Peoples.
Pibbles.
Yeah, my bad. You'll still be a pair of walking... We're going to do a pen next time.
Okay.
You'll still be a pair of walking peoples, but less prone to snapping at each other at the drop of a poster. Knee deep in changing dirty shits? Babies are punching machines, so it's only fair to take turns.
Oh, talking about punching babies now. Oh, shit. Look, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
So I think that's all we got for today.
So in the meantime,
In the betweens time.
Remember, some people call it a 72-hour hold. I call it a 3-day vacation that you get billed for later. Cue the music. We out.